Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball! You good?
Yeah, he's saying go, go, go.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop.
Live, everybody.
Oh,
Hey.
oh what? I'm not ready. I'm
still tuning.
I'm buying stocks on
Are you?
E-Trade or
Are you really?
Robinhood or something.
Why?
I heard GameStop's the thing to buy, so I just bought all of it.
Stop game stopping.
Really?
I think I got on the bandwagon late.
There's no coffee over here.
I got a coffee. Spilled it, didn't I? Hi guys, welcome to the Shop Talk. It is Wednesday, and we do this every Wednesday where we do a Shop Talk. And that means we play instruments, we play music. We are a music store in Springfield, Missouri, and we are three brothers. As you can tell by how much we look alike.
I do not look like you.
But on this channel, or on this live stream, we answer your questions. We try to play your requests if possible. Hi, Stan, Hall, and Steven. Great to see you guys. We'll answer your questions and try your requests. And
Play a song.
we're waiting on TikTok, I think, right? We're waiting on.
Nah, just go ahead and play a song. Go ahead and open up to the
You
people.
don't tell me what to do. I'll tell you what to do. Tell me what to do. Sorry. Hinkley, why don't you? You're supposed to kick this show off.
She's busy.
Yeah, that's true, but I was trying to
the
fix.
TikTok
I was
crash.
trying to fix the TikTok crash. Yes, so they should be joining us momentarily.
Chinese spies.
But-
they're back again.
I can't hear what she's saying.
Until then, go ahead and play the people a song. Yeah.
Okay, what are we gonna do, guys?
Play your best.
Devil's Ring?
Sure. I have such a pain to play on a guitar.
Well, that's your job. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You guys remember 1983, 86, when Ricky Skaggs had a commercial for some kind of youth thing? What was that about? And a little girl like, hey, Mr. Skaggs, you want to jam? And she played Devil's Dream on the fiddle.
I do not remember this at all.
I remember this.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah, of course I do.
You weren't even born in '83. Don't lie!
I wonder if that commercial is available on YouTube somewhere.
I'm sure that we could
There was
probably
like
find
a
it somewhere,
10-year-old
guys.
girl playing Devil's Dream and
Hey, Hinkley, you know
Like
that
Skaggs
they put
jam
knob
over
into my monitoring? Can you turn it up?
What's up?
They put knob on my transmitter.
Yes, I can do that.
Have we got our TikTok going yet? Because it's not live.
Well, the thing is that it says it should be. At least you can greet the people on Instagram. I know that for sure.
Hi, Instagram.
Steve Shockley is determined to visit someday. I'm from Indiana, so not the worst. It's true, it's not the worst drive.
That is not the worst
Steven,
drive.
you should do it.
Indiana used to be our first stop when we headed out northeast. We stopped at Indianapolis for the first night. That's 10 hours. We'd have gone longer, but Dad's old and Just saying.
I was actually talking to Dad about this the other day.
You talked to Dad?
I did. I actually talked to him.
Who's Dad?
Like,
He's still around. I have kind of got to where I'm about the same as he was. When we were finishing up those touring years, it's like, I remember we would do a 12, 14-hour day. That was pretty much our normal first day
Drive
drive, to go somewhere. And he would be like, guys, I can't do this. I'm wearing out. And then
And we'd
I was
call him
talking
a
to
whiner.
We've been flying out to these things lately. Like, we just got back from Oregon. And that was like, there was one of the legs was a 3-hour flight. And I'm like, guys, I can't stand this any longer. 3 hours. I'm done. I'm finished.
You become soft.
I have become soft. You guys ought to see this. The shot of Hinkley right now with her hand in the air going, I don't know why this is not working. It's just not.
I think,
I mean, the TikTok app is like, it's a little glitchy. I truly have no idea. I've hit
Return
start.
our product because
I
it's
have
not working.
Hit start and it is not working. Yeah, that's okay though. We have the awesome people.
okay. We
of
got people
the
waiting on
other
TikTok.
Realms of the internet. We
It's
have
not
awesome
okay?
people on TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram right now. It looks like somebody's asking, "Where's your green pants?"
See, these guys like my green pants. Hinkley's wearing them today.
I got the green pants on today. Yeah.
He does.
Let's see. On Facebook, somebody says, "You guys are the only ones I know."
We're the only ones I know. Like
Instead
that's
of
the end
carrying a chip on your shoulders, you carry them on your phone.
Get it? Blue chips.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's
chip
good.
on
That's a
your
good
phone?
one. That's a good one.
I know a lot of people with chips in their phones, like the screen.
Oh yeah.
John, I was just gonna answer his complaint about the 3-hour flight. He's really gonna enjoy our flight back from California. Guys, we're flying out to the NAMM Show next Wednesday. If you are following the channel, make sure you subscribe and put on the notifications because NAMM Show is all next week. We're flying out Tuesday to LA, then driving up to Anaheim, California for the annual NAMM Show, which is the National Association of Music Merchants. It's a huge event that shows off all the latest and greatest stuff from the different brands. So we're going to be doing a lot of live streaming there, aren't we, Hinkley?
Yes. We
So
are
we're going to
very
live stream
excited.
constantly from the show, bring back a bunch of content to
We're taking
repurpose.
Corey with us. Can you believe that?
Yeah, Corey's going on this flight.
Corey!
So what am I going
Silly
to complain
dude.
about?
Oh,
Is
the
this
flight
an extra
back.
long flight?
Yes, it's a long flight, and our flight home, we leave at 1 a.m. on Monday. So leaving at 1 a.m. We get back to Springfield, Missouri at 10 a.m. because we got to fly to Atlanta first.
Oh.
Like a 4-hour
Yeah,
flight
that's
to
a silly
Atlanta,
part.
then
We're
a
flying
2-hour
to
flight
Atlanta
back to
To
Springfield.
go to LA. That's the wrong direction.
Both ways.
That's a few time zones.
Yeah.
If I
And
recall.
that, we're gonna hopefully I can get some sleep on the plane. I need to get a neck pillow. Oh, TikTok, you don't work.
It's okay. We're fixing it.
Okay.
All right, somebody asked for this. We're going to start with this. This ain't as real.
You know, Jason's kid just called Allergies.
Allergies.
I got the Allergies.
That was my favorite.
That's great.
Sometimes they blend words I know. Biscuities.
Love that, biscuities.
Ugh. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing
I'm
good.
alright. How are
about
you, Hinkley?
How's TikTok doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, TikTok is not live, so do we want
Set
to
up a cell phone?
go live via cell phone?
What happened?
Or well, I exited out of the app and then I reopened the app, and still whenever I hit start, it is not it's not pushing through on the TikTok live studio. I literally have no idea. It kind of looks frozen in a way.
We're looking for a new
But-
social media person. Maybe we should also make him IT.
Yeah,
Can you also connect different things to different things?
So we could do that, or we could just not be live on Instagram
On TikTok, we're not going to go.
and go through
live next
TikTok
week,
on
yeah.
the
Tell all the
YOLO.
people on Instagram to just jump over to TikTok and go live there for now.
Sounds good. All right, Instagram people, we are going to be on TikTok. But for everybody else, we are here. We are here and now. It looks like you guys are having a couple of other requests. We got
When you were saying we are here, that reminded me of the scene in, what's the elephant? The Horton Hears a Who.
Horton,
We are here.
here's
We
a-
are here. We are here. Get the whole town chanting loud enough that the kangaroo can hear them. I got kids. Can you tell? Tell me you have kids without telling me you have kids. So yeah,
Did we
your
try to
request
do that
for
one last time?
ginseng, we've tried it.
Ooh, it could be.
Manzanita.
That's a tough.
They said the Manzanita version, but we should do it. And we also had a request for Salt Creek. We'll try to
As
get
well as
that
Salt
to
Creek,
Robbins
yeah.
as well.
You need an E? And he did it in a.
Do you need the lyrics?
He did it in a D position. Maybe he did it in F.
Do you need the lyrics?
Yes, we're gonna need lyrics.
Yes, I will.
Hinkley, can we have Ginseng Sullivan?
absolutely. I got you guys covered. What
Tell
guitar
that
is that?
ginseng.
John will be answering what guitar that is. Let's do that after this request.
I can't hear you. We need a talkback mic.
Yeah.
I can hear her, but we're practicing. She's just telling them that we're gonna talk about John's guitar after this.
We're doing an F. I think he did an E.
That's the one. You got the one right there.
Can you guys see that okay?
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
Good enough.
Okay.
I'll have to do the squinty thing, but
Can
it's
you
all
say
good.
take one, Kenneth? I don't know. Which version of this? One of them, like,
What does it say? Take one,
at
Kenneth.
the very bottom. Muddy Water, Mississippi Delta home. Take one, Kenneth. I like how they put that in the lyrics, just in case you want to.
Just in case you're playing with somebody named Kenneth and they need to take one. Yeah.
Guys, I got a inquiry. Do you think if I went to Chat GPT and said, tab out Chris Thiele's solo to, and then said a solo, that it would do it?
We can
Just
test
tab
it.
it out? We gotta test
I
this.
don't know if GPT knows tab, but
knows
our
everything.
good friend Marcel, there's another what do you call it? What do you call
Artificial
it?
intelligence, AI?
AI that writes folk songs, and he used Chat GPT to write the script and all the not the song yet, but he wrote a message to his friend saying, "Can you review this song that I just wrote?" But AI wrote that, and then AI wrote the song.
I lost you
and
like
it was-
a long time
It was
ago.
pretty cool. You should watch it.
I think my concern is that Terminator came out too soon. Like, it was way ahead of the technology, so the warning signs aren't there. Like, people aren't. Like, if AI was starting to come out in the 80s when Terminator came out, people would be freaking out right now.
Probably, but all you gotta do really is just unplug that computer, you know?
No, they learn how to, like, get in
Really?
the cloud now. They're in the cloud.
The clouds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
They're in
no.
the cloud.
AI's everywhere. You
Oh,
can't
well.
shut it down.
And by the way, I love my AI overlords, and I support everything you're doing.
Exactly.
I'm
Same.
not going to resist.
You know, there's people online, guys. We know we're going off on a thread. People online that will never say anything bad about AI because they think someday they'll take it over and they'll have a record of no one that's ever said anything negative.
It's realistic.
So always say something positive, and then when you get in dark rooms, you could actually say your opinion.
There's no such thing as a dark room.
Well,
All right, let's do this song.
She takes over.
Well, that wasn't awful for something we made up on the fly.
It's in a weird key. I've never played it that way, and I couldn't.
Did
figure it out.
Tony Rice reverse those roles, like, or the line? It's a long way from the Delta to the North Georgia Hills, and then these
I
guys
think
said
it was opposite of that, but
long way
You're
from
correct,
the Delta
you're correct.
to the Delta from the North.
I believe
Hello
TikTok should be here.
from
You guys want
London,
to say hi to TikTok?
Hello from
oh,
London,
TikTok
Ontario.
is happening now.
TikTok is here.
Oh,
TikTok's
guys,
on
guess
CDs.
what? The Acoustic Shop just went live on TikTok.
What?
Hey, guys, sorry about the delay. TikTok's weird.
Yeah.
Can I say it? I'm going to get out there and say it on their platform. They're weird. They make it difficult for us to live stream. And that's what the platform's about, right?
I'm having a battle with my daughter on this. She still thinks that she wants, but she's actually come to the conclusion that she doesn't need to be on TikTok, but she wants to be, and we're kind of going on this like back and forth. Is TikTok good? Is it bad? You know what? You know what's funny to me though? I did that research. Did you guys know that Chinese TikTok is completely different than the U.S. version? They do not allow young people on it.
I did know that.
And it has a limit of it's like 2 hours a day max that people of the.
They also have like TV show and video game limits too, though. Like children just aren't.
You heard that Utah just passed a limit where
Communism for you, am I right?
Utah, they got a app thing where kids aren't allowed on after 10 p.m., I think, on all social media apps.
Uh-huh.
And they have limitations. They have to be approved by parents, and parents have to be able to see all the activity that the children have done.
That's kind of.
Well,
I agree with that. I
in
wish I could have
reality,
more of
everything
that.
in moderation, right? So.
Besides, Chat
In a
GPT
way.
will be taking over soon. And we will all have implants.
Yeah, they played it in E. I played it in F. Sorry, Tom. I recognized that it was in D position. I remembered it, but then I didn't. Anyway,
Tex, great to see you on here again.
yeah.
Welcome
Tom
back.
Russo's on here.
Welcome, guys.
Some Salt Spring. I don't know Salt Spring. I do know Salt Creek, which somebody asked for.
Yeah, they did.
Somebody did request that.
We played in London, Ontario, by the way.
Yeah, we did.
Were you there at the concert we played?
You know what? We played there
In
at a
London,
place
Ontario?
called
Probably
Jack Astor's.
Really?
Yeah, it was a restaurant
that
there.
London?
We didn't play there. We went
We
there.
ate- we ate
I
there.
still have a T-shirt from Jack Astor's that says, "I'd give my left arm to be ambidextrous." I thought that was pretty funny.
He'd be right-handed again anyway.
Do you get it?
LOL. Yes.
I thought that was
So, real
such a
quick,
classy shirt.
real quick, before we move on to the next request, what guitar do you have? The people are dying to know. Somebody says it looks like an E6
I'm not going to tell them.
SSTC.
We're not going to tell them.
John,
I know.
It's for me to know and
You to find
hi,
out.
Lonesome Sound, please. From Hank
no, this
Williams.
is actually
Hank
a
Williams is
super-
watching us, guys.
This is a super, super cool guitar. This just came in on consignment. This is a guitar I originally sold, and it sounds fantastic. The action is a little bit low for me right now. I need to adjust it. But this is a Bedell Bahia Brazilian rosewood back and sides.
Dark.
Gorgeous koa wood bindings.
That
at a
is so dark
Adirondack
that is
top.
not going to show up on
It
the
is
camera.
not going to show up, but it is Brazilian. It does have some cool figuring in it. You just kind of have to look at it. But it's Brazilian. Here's the crazy thing. It is under $4,000 as a used guitar
For-
with Brazilian that has papers. I was just looking. There's a hole in the case there. All of the CITES paperwork. So you can legally take this out of the country. It is here. So what'd you do? What'd you did? Oh, she's in a hurry. Okay, I'm just watching you. I just got to watch you do something.
Okay,
Anyway,
what else about this guitar? It is a used guitar we just got in, right?
It is. It's used, but it is in incredible
Immaculate
shape.
condition.
Here's the reason why. The fella that bought this is Terry McGeorge's guitar. He loves this guitar. He plays it quite often, but he's also got a Thompson. He's got a bunch of other guitars that he's got an Atkin that's great. But he also just put on order a custom shop square shoulder Brazilian rosewood Bedell that we just put into build. He wanted to do it with a really special sunburst, and he figures he'll not be playing this one as much because it's
you
basically
built your
the
own
same
custom-
thing. And he wanted the square shoulder and the custom, so he put this on sale. It is incredible.
I've been here 2 days. I think he brought it in Monday. Yeah,
I
guys.
want to talk about
It
something
is
funny.
forward shipped.
No.
I just remembered
being
this.
serious.
I just remembered this. There's a video on our channel,
Maybe not.
and somebody
Okay.
just commented, and I listened to it, and I agree with him. It sounds like one of you guys tooted during the filming of
That's
this.
not possible.
It sounds like it. I need
did
to
see that
isolate.
comment.
I need to isolate the channels and see who's done it, and it has to be one of you guys because you're close.
I would not toot loud on camera.
It's more of a...
It wasn't very loud, but I also did go to that video and listen to it because that person commented. I don't think it was that loud.
I want to know
Somebody else
why
commented.
you guys can't...
Yes, I don't know if you got this in
hold
your
it.
list of comments, but somebody commented maybe you guys should invest in
hope
some
it was
camera equipment. And they did
I
do a
did see that.
smile or a LOL. I thought I watched the video and we got the sliders moving. We got this really good looking stuff. So I was thinking it was facetious. What did he say?
Sarcasm? Yes.
He said maybe you guys should invest in some good camera equipment.
And
but
then he
he-
said, love your videos.
I think he was being
I
silly
think
and
that
saying, hey,
was-
it's really good.
silly goofy.
I have
yeah.
to say,
don't care.
I hope that it was me that tooted on me on the camera. I don't know.
All right, let's
It
do
reminded me of that because I have a tendency, because I sit here and drink...
Blackberry Blossom we have a request for
live
too.
streams.
You want to do Salt Creek
Also-
first?
Do it. I'm in A.
All right.
You want me to do it? Oh, go ahead.
What we do?
Octave.
Jay was having fun with his octaves going on.
You guys got a few questions from other places on the
We don't-
internet
we don't
besides
wanna-
YouTube, real quick.
We don't answer them.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna get this piece of cheese.
Just so you know, there's some distortion of the sound on the guitar and bass on
Yes.
TikTok.
I did just read that. Thank you.
It's probably their phone blowing up.
Did you turn it down?
No.
Hinkley? What are some of our questions?
All right, hit us
Okay,
with these
so-
questions.
Somebody said compare that guitar to the E6 SSTC from Eastman.
E6 SSTC, totally different kind of guitar.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I know this is a slope shoulder guitar. We've discussed this before. Bedell's slope shoulder, which has been discontinued, is
cheese.
now that I'm gonna get my cheese.
It's a cheesy thing to
hungry.
be
It'd be
doing right
really
now.
clearly heard through your microphone right now.
I'm
Just a
fighting
moment
it.
while John eats his
Fighting
stick
it.
of cheese.
It won't open. Anyway, the slope shoulder from
So annoying.
We just lost 1,000 viewers.
And then he's gonna eat.
I'm going to take a chomp of this cheese and answer your
We
question.
got a
we
request for
taking this
9-pound
serious,
hammer.
Are we
You were the
taking
one before this
stream
live stream
serious?
that said you want snacks. You want
I
snacks
want it
provided.
before the live stream, not during.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like one of those
anyway,
talk shows where you-
Brazilian rosewood guitar. This sounds more like a square shoulder, although the new square shoulder by Bedell are incredible. I just played that one yesterday, man. The Sunburst that's in the shop, amazing guitar. So compared to an E6 SS, completely different. That one's more designed to be like a J45 style Gibson-ish guitar with a few modern-y kind of twists to it. This totally different.
Yeah, and as much as I'm a huge Eastman fan, there's still a difference in a boutique build like this. You're not going to get this kind of tone out of a E6.
I totally agree with that.
Okay. Speaking of stupid things to do for a TV show, have you guys seen that? I think they call it The Takeout. It's like on MSNBC or one of those. But it's political interview while they sit and eat. So they're all chomping on their food while they're talking to each other. It's supposed to be like, we're just getting around the table and talking about politics while we eat.
I stumbled
That's
upon.
insane. Those
It's
are
a terrible
people.
format.
Those are people that are probably trying to compete with YouTube stuff. Like that's 100%.
I like-
what
I like
that
today's
YouTube was like-
is.
That reminded me.
Man, we need to compete
so
with those
nasty.
TV shows. And then
And now
TV's
they're-
coming back going,
Yeah.
we're losing them, guys. We need to do me more.
Swallow then talk.
No.
This is an interesting sentence that I'm about to speak.
Okay.
But I stumbled
I'm
upon
ready.
the AARP YouTube channel, and it's actually really good. Because the reason I found it,
Geriatric information.
the reason I found it, they have a segment where they take these comedians take Don Rickles out to dinner, and it's
That's funny.
hilarious. They had.
Anything with Don Rickles.
Oh yeah, there's some really good.
Is
ones.
he still alive?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
How's he
I
not
don't
been,
think he is. I
how's he
don't
not
think
been
Rickles is
blacklisted?
still alive.
It's a very one-sided dinner conversation. But
That's
anyway,
old content.
Zach Galifianakis took him out there, and it's so good. You need to watch it.
I don't know how he hasn't been blacklisted. Some of the things he says.
Well, he talks about that.
Hey guys, I ran into a commercial. It popped on. Speaking of running into things, popped on the Between Two Ferns movie. My wife swears that we watched it.
I
that
watched
I
it.
saw
It's
it.
very unforgettable.
It's very
Very forgettable.
very
Sorry.
forgettable. She swears
I
I
liked it.
watched it. I don't recall seeing it at all. But I saw
Zach
the
is so
ad, and I'm like,
creative.
I gotta see this again. So I
just
may have to
started
rewatch
watching
it.
those again. The Between Two Ferns, and his comedic timing is just so good. Like
My favorite is what's his name?
the Brad Pitt one was great, and then
Ant-Man, what's his name?
Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
That was
Are you a
hilarious.
practicing Jew? No, I perfected it. That's my favorite.
Yeah. God, those movies are so funny.
Shoot, that's great.
There's
great.
just a certain level of comic genius that he has. That
Hey, somebody's asking Jared, what is the best beginning mandolin? My dad wants to learn mandolin and the banjo, and, I'm a banjo player, and I don't know.
Okay, I absolutely love the two models from Eastman for a beginner mandolin. We get so much heat online. Like, why do you call this a beginner mandolin? Let me hot take time.
Hot
All right.
take.
What?
So what that's doing, that's just indicating that if you're starting out, you don't
sound
want to
effect.
probably buy the most expensive because you don't know if you're going to stick with it. But you want one for the beginner that's going to perform well.
And
which
make
is this
you
question.
become a better player.
Doesn't mean a great player can't play a beginner mandolin and make it sound good. But on the flip side, you start to do some of this more intricate stuff. Like I learned some Thiele stuff. And if I try it on a beginner mandolin, it is so difficult to play. I mean, it's always difficult, but it's so much more difficult to play on a beginner level mandolin. Those top level ones,
Those $100 mandolins, is that what you're talking about?
even an Eastman 315, you can't play some of that stuff that you could do on this F7, for instance. So they are set up and they perform better, so you're not trying as hard to get good tone out of them. So that was an aside there, but that's why we say beginner or professional level. Once you start playing,
points of references, that's what frustrates me with these people.
like
They
if
get
I was
so
a golfer, obviously $500 driver is not going to make much difference to my game because I suck and I'm a beginner, so I could probably get away with a
But I'm
$100
so
club.
desperate to be better.
Anyway, so that's the only reason we say beginner instrument. So, Hinckley, let me answer this guy's question first. So I totally recommend the MD 305 if
I
your
hope you
dad,
had your camera on.
if your dad is not driven to be on an F-style mandolin. The 305 is awesome. You get that for under, what is it, about
It's like six something now.
Anyway, a very affordable mandolin. And then the
$5.99.
brother to that would be the F-style version, the 315. Both of those
And
are
honestly,
my favorite starter mandolin.
If you're
out
thinking
there.
you're going to go this direction, just buy the 305. Unless you just have to have the scrolls and stuff, the 305
There's so much mandolin
is
for the
so
price.
much. Do not. Here's my full-throated recommendation. Do not buy a cheaper mandolin than the 305 because it's an F style. You will be
Cheaper built.
sorely upset about it. It is that 305 is so much better than the next price or even the same price F-Style from any other manufacturer out there, and I'm fully going to go all the way in on that. Yep. So
may I add also, though, that we have tons of comparisons and reviews on our channel, including like versus the Kentucky counterpart to the 315, I believe.
And if you
so check those out.
You get a chance to also watch the video asking, can we pick out our instruments? Because I have a 305 in there, and a lot of people on that channel are saying, man, that 305 beats that Sam Bush Gibson for $10,000.
That mandolin works really well. It's a crazy anomaly, though. They're all great, but that one's just...
Hello from France. Play a little Foggy Mountain Breakdown. There you go.
Real quick, you had one other question that you guys can't see because it was a Facebook question, but somebody said, "Hello, John. Just wondering, have you ever played a Blue Ridge guitar?"
I have played many Blue Ridge guitars. Pretty darn good. We always get that question. What do you guys think, Eastman or Blue Ridge? Blue Ridge made a great guitar until Blue Ridge and Recording King almost identical. Honestly, Recording King, their high-end stuff, and Blue Ridge, very similar. Here's the deal. Those both are what I consider mass-produced guitars. And I got somebody that also we had a comment about this a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, mass-produced guitars, and they thought I was talking about Eastman. Eastman is not a mass-produced guitar. And what I mean by a mass-produced guitar is blueprint for every single guitar that comes out of that model, same thicknesses, same bracing, same everything. That's how they build that guitar. They're built better than most of the mass-produced guitars. I fully will say that. But Eastman changes the game at not much of a different price because they fully hand build all those guitars and hand voice them. So every single piece of wood is treated differently, braced differently, and voiced differently. And that's why they've been such a big seller. And that's what makes this guitar better. That's what makes
the consistency factor. Yes. We have played some great, awesome Recording King and Blue Ridge guitars that are just like, who was it touring with the one? There's a big bluegrass guy.
There's been a bunch.
Anyway, a few like top guys touring with a Blue Ridge guitar, you get those anomalies that are just like, man, that's a fantastic guitar. But the next one could be a complete dud. And the reason for that is they have a stack of braces, and you put this thickness brace on every guitar regardless of the top. You use this top regardless of the top thickness.
They build everything within a safe margin.
So that means some of them turn out great if it's soft wood and it has all the resonance possible, and others, if it's a stiff piece, is going to sound like a stick.
We gotta get Hinckley a shock mount for that microphone. I can hear her tapping.
You can hear me tapping.
What are you trying to tell us?
I'm tapping on my
phone. Are you
phone.
in danger?
You're doing Morse code.
No, it is Morse code, yes. So as far as requests go, you guys have Foggy Mountain Breakdown and 9-pound hammer on TikTok.
And also they asked for me Blackberry Blossom on TikTok.
Yes, that one as well.
Which one are you doing? All instrumentals today.
Let's do both.
I'll do Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
You do Foggy Mountain Breakdown real quick and then 9-pound hammer. You gonna do that? You kicking out?
1, 2, 3.
Use that last time. It's up there somewhere.
That was John at the end of that song.
Great
You
job,
guys see
guys.
Bonnie and Clyde getting away.
I saw it every time. Trey Roberts is asking, hey, do you guys ever get any Santa Cruz guitars in the shop? Rarely. I haven't seen one in a long time. But I'm pretty excited because we're going to the NAMM Show, and my good buddy Richard Hoover, who owns and runs Santa Cruz Guitar Company, is going to be there. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk. I should call him and see if he wants to work on my guitar.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do at NAMM.
Do this. Take it home.
Right in the middle of the floor.
Actually, we talked about it. He is wanting to work on it, so
Yeah, he's probably ship it there.
probably ought to do that.
Yes, I'm playing the F7 Hinkley. My mandolin is a Gibson F7. We got this in last week. I think I got to play it for the show. And I'm glad to play it again this week because it'll probably be gone next week when we go to the NAMM Show. But this is the last of its kind that we know of in existence, folks. It is a unicorn.
So real quick, somebody did ask, just clarify again, what are the models that Gibson is
There will
doing
be
going
two
forward?
models available. It is the F5. They got a certain spec changes on the F5.
Yes.
They've got a radius fretboard, which is something we custom ordered on our F5. They stole our custom mandolin.
They did, and one other
system
change. Change the scoop.
It's going to be a bird's beak extension.
And I wonder if the color is going to be different. I think we heard
We
the
did
color
it.
is
We
different.
did a tobacco burst on our front and back for our custom build. I think they're just doing the
Chocolate.
on the front. The back will be just. So that'll be one model available, and the only other model will be their master model. That'd be like their varnish fern master model, and this they call it.
Not a fern. You keep saying a fern.
This one they're modeling after the fern because it's going to have the. Oh.
It's a flower pot. It's Monroe's mandolin. They're doing a 1923 July 9th, 1923
100th anniversary,
100th
Lloyd
anniversary.
Lohr.
Master model. It'll be a flower pot, not a fern.
Okay.
That's the difference.
The current one is a fern. That one's going to be the flower pot.
Got
Got those
it.
two reversed. Anyway, that is your only other option. Will be their master model varnish
I'm
finish.
confused. What's a mandolin again?
What's the matter with you?
Right.
What's the mandolin with you?
He is a guy that flies around the universe and defends the weak Mandalorians.
He takes care of Grogu.
You're thinking of Superman.
No, Grogu. You gotta.
Can't ever see his face.
Anyway,
All right, thank you. Did you
All
have
right,
something?
you guys
It is
going
the
to
way.
do another instrumental?
it is.
We had a request for 9-pound hammer. I think we're gonna try that one.
Oh,
Do it.
Last time John forgot all the lyrics. I didn't bring the lyrics
9-pound hammer.
up. I'm going on a mountain. We should do the version like Doc Watson's version. That's a good one. Guys, we're gonna be at Merle Fest at the end of April. So last week of April, we're flying all the way to North Carolina to the Merle Fest. Again, live streaming, nonstop. We're gonna have sit-down politic talks while we eat dinner. No, we're gonna have performers come by the booth from
True.
Dodera's gonna have some of their artists come by the booth. Deering's gonna have some of their artists come by the booth. Fishman. And
they probably won't.
we're gonna have some of our friends come by and do live streams from the booth at Merle Fest, which is a Doc Watson inspired
Merle.
festival. Merle, they put it together for a Merle Watson benefit for the college there. All right, ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3. The 9-pound hammer is a little too heavy for my size. For my size. Well, roll on, buddy. Don't roll so slow. How can I roll?
How can I roll?
Wheels won't go. I'm going on a mountain. knows. Should have looked up Tony. Jeremy doesn't know what he's talking about. Never listen to Jeremy. Unless he wants to sing it.
I didn't cover that up.
Going on a mountain, going to see my baby, and ain't coming back, and a long way to Harlan, it's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little booze, Well, roll on, buddy, don't roll so slow, how can I roll?
Close enough.
Well, when I'm long gone, you can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal.
Just close it, Andrew. Just close it.
Well, roll on, buddy. Don't go slow. How can I roll? As the wheels don't go. Well, roll on, buddy. Don't go slow. How can I roll? When the wheels won't go.
Alan said something about showing some still there. What's that we're talking about?
What's up?
Mandolins? Other
What?
mandolins? Is that in response to the Gibson mandolin model availability?
What's up?
Walk on boy, Doc Watson, please.
I only know the version that Tony did.
Ain't nobody gonna hold my world, gonna help me carry this love.
That's a pretty cool mandolin. I was playing it in the shop. Not as big as that F7.
I think you need to raise the action a bit on it.
Somebody says they have a question for us.
Go ahead.
Would an Eastman PCH with a thermocured top be less susceptible to humidity damage?
Yes, but it still is not. Slightly. Let's go with that.
It's more
slightly.
stable, but not
It's
enough
more
that
stable.
you can't humidify
Yeah,
it.
I still.
Okay.
If you don't humidify it, you're still going to have issues. Yes, you will not see cracks happen in the laminate back and sides because it's kind of hard for it to crack with the glue joints, cross grain, and all that kind of stuff. That said, the top will still move and do stuff. It is still more dry than a newer non-thermocured top. But even an old guitar, like I have a crack that's recently showed up, which is weird. I don't know where it came from, but on my 40 D18, it's as thermocured as it gets. But it just
Well,
it
cracks
still happens.
happen because your guitar gets dry. That's where.
But I humidified.
That's where it came from,
I
though.
humidified.
It came from
I
there,
did. I did.
That's what happens is
I take-
wood just gives
I
up
take care of it, Jake.
after you.
I did.
People are liking the sound of that guitar online, John.
Yeah.
This guitar is freaking awesome. Here's the deal, guys. I'm
Watch
gonna bring
your
it up
mouth.
again. I said freaking.
Yeah, I know.
This is a Bedell Bahia Brazilian rosewood. I think it's just under $4,000 online right now. Somebody needs to buy this. It just came in yesterday. This is the best value guitar you will see. A $4,000 Brazilian rosewood sides and back,
Fully papered.
Adirondack top, fully papered, in immaculate condition. You should buy it now because it's going to disappear.
Do you guys?
Hour, baby.
Do you guys maybe want to answer the question of the day before we do another request?
Let's do that. What is the question of the Scully's question
Also,
of
a
the
little
day?
proud of myself
Please.
because I made a little graphic for it, so our audience gets to see it. On
I don't get to see it.
yay! Everybody, congratulate me. You guys can't see it. Sorry.
I'm gonna watch this
but-
video again so I can see it.
Can you? So the question is for you guys because you guys have toured so much. I was just curious. What do you think is the best city to play in? Is there ever one that you guys were kind of like, oh, I'm so excited that we're going to this city. The crowd is always great, or maybe just the.
I wish you would have said state,
Feeling
because
is
then I
okay.
would have said confusion
State?
and made the great joke. But you ruined it by saying city.
We played in a lot
I'm
of
so
really,
sorry,
really
Jason.
good cities. One of my favorites would be St. Louis,
San Luis.
Brunswick.
New Brunswick. Up in Canada, we had
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if it's still there. It's probably gone now. They grew up and moved on to other things. But we had a huge following there where we go up there and play, and they actually wouldn't let people know we were in town because they'd try to come follow us in our tour vehicle. And we'd show up to this thing, and it was all young people, but there'd be I don't know, 400 or 500 of them just right up against the stage, singing louder than we were to all the lyrics of all of our songs. Somehow we found a pocket of Beatles fans for the Chapmans
That's hilarious.
in New Brunswick. And Carol and Ralph are on vacation right now. I saw somewhere down here in sunny California or down in Puerto Rico or something. But made some great friends up there, but one of my favorite towns to go to and play because it didn't matter what we did. It was all...
That's
Jared, I
hilarious.
prefer
That's awesome.
America.
Second thing, lobster by the
By the
fistful.
pound.
It was like $3 a pound right off the dock, so we get like 4 or 5 lobsters and just eat
Oh,
them.
dang.
That's all.
We've had a lot of fun places to play. I can't say one state or city.
Oh,
That's
I-
always great up there. We had a great time over in the Czech Republic. I always had it. That was a fun show we did there. That
I
was
like
cool.
that area. I like Colorado was fun to play in.
Yeah, sometimes.
I like
California's always nice because it's nice out there. We always played this great festival in Alabama that was always great.
Oh,
We always
yeah,
had
Foggy
fun there.
Hollow, that was a good festival.
There's some good places.
Yeah, North Carolina's
Florida
fun.
sucks though, guys. Sorry.
As a
You
state,
guys know, yeah, as a state,
it has a smell.
there are some good bluegrass people down there, but Florida just sucked.
Oh,
It was
You
like
know what?
sandy
The
and
resort cities aren't
stinky.
bad, but it's some of those not so
Panhandle area
great.
that-
Yeah,
It was
well,
always
the Panhandle
sandy
can be
and
beautiful. I
gross
went to
and windy
Panama
and-
City. It was nice there. I had a good time.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. Not
You not kidding? You hated it.
We used to,
I love you guys
festival
in
we played
Florida.
down there, the Possum Tater
I don't
Hill.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That was always a good festival.
I don't know.
And then for
was
our
fun.
viewers, what is maybe your favorite city that you've seen a show in?
What
If
is-
you are a
tell us your
musician.
favorite city in Florida.
What's your favorite city?
Sorry, I ruined your next question.
Everybody.
My favorite place to go see a concert.
They said for the audience.
Oh, the audience. I was
You already
gonna-
got your
I want to
chance.
answer that question.
Okay, what's your
My
favorite?
favorite place is in St. Louis at the what's
Fox?
the Fox Theater. It's incredible. I've seen Alison Krauss there. I went and saw Prairie Home Companion with my mom there, and
It's
that
on
was
Nickel
fun.
Creek there.
Nickel Creek.
Speaking of, I got tickets to the Nickel Creek show up in Kansas City.
Punch
They
Brothers.
no Nickel Creek.
I saw
Oh,
Punch
Punch
Brothers.
Brothers, yeah. And their tour. I don't know if you guys looked recently. They start in like April or May, and it's almost like every single day. They get 2
They're
days off,
busy.
and almost all of them are sold
They've
out.
always done that when they go tour. They like do it.
Making that money.
They go all out for 2 months. They just
that'd be
nonstop,
exhausting.
and then they quit for 3 years
Wow.
or 5 years.
Well, they all go on to other projects, and then they go to do that same thing with other groups.
Yeah, but I don't think they even
the
don't
same
tour
tour
like
level.
that. No.
We have a very specific
Steely.
question, John. Can you read that at the bottom?
I can't see what it says though. It's something French.
Have you ever
guitar?
tried? It looks like log. It has
No.
an accent over the A.
I definitely have never
French.
tried that French guitar. That's definitely one I've never even had a chance to check out.
I bet it's French Canadian.
Guys, I forgot to mention we didn't play in Paris though. We just got to tour Paris with a guitar player over there. Got to stay with
We
his
jammed
family.
in Paris.
Stayed with his family for a day. And
We jammed. We picked around.
Philippe. De Sosa.
That's wild.
I have a picture where John fell asleep after dinner there. I was just looking through my photos, and he's wearing a beret that we
Louvin
stuck on
Brothers.
his head.
You're running wild? What's another Louvin Brothers? There, I brought up this podcast last week again. I don't know how many people have tuned into Cocaine and Rhinestones, the podcast, but they did one on the Louvin Brothers. Boy, there's a lot going on there, too.
Ira wasn't a
Ira,
great guy.
he drank a little too much and got shot 6 times by his wife
Ouch!
after hitting her in the head, I think, with a frying pan or something
Good
like that.
lord.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Sorry, that was a silence when I took a drink right after that. I was expecting you guys to
I was
jump
a little
in.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was. I think he was shot. I think it was 6 times, and he survived it. And
What is a good Louvin
I want to
Brothers
do
song?
something
running
different
wild.
than I want to do something different
Yeah, I
than
know.
Not
that.
spoiling this podcast for me, Jeremy. I'm gonna listen to it. That's
It's
insane.
got a lot of
Yeah,
highlights. The
let's
thing
do
I
it.
love about him is he uses like actual audio from that period to like
already
back
put
up the
big
points he's
old
making. So he
tears
has
in
when they got in the
my
studio,
eyes.
and he goes out on a limb and equates a lot of
That's
Ira's
a good
spiral
record. We should
downhill
listen to that record
to a producer that told him,
did the
you
other
know what,
night.
your mandolin playing is ruining the album. Stop doing what you're doing. And at the time, he was like a pretty innovative mandolin player and really doing well. And I think it's what made him successful was his mandolin playing. And his producer kind of squelched that and made him feel self-conscious. And
Producers will do that.
You've
the sound
got.
completely changed after that.
I don't believe you met my baby.
That was in the podcast.
You
try it?
You
Need
got
the
cash on the
lyrics.
barrel.
You
Ed.
need me to put up lyrics?
What do you want to do, Jay?
I don't know. That makes me want to listen to that record again, though. There's a really good record out there produced by
Carl Jackson.
It was a Louvin Brothers tribute album with all kinds of incredible Nashville stars.
We can do that one.
All right, I'll try it.
It was a huge hit for him. Oh, it's called.
I don't believe you met my baby. That is what it's called.
How's he stating that? Is it like, I don't believe you. You haven't met my baby, or is he introducing it?
There's no comma. I loved Alison Krauss's
Allison did this
version.
kill. It was
Except
on
she
a-
messed up the lyrics pretty bad and messed
was
up the
on-
whole storyline.
Jerry Douglas's album.
His heart was filled with
like
these.
it.
I think she was saying
ease.
with ease, but it sounded like
With ease.
these.
No, it's ease.
Alison has a way of doing that.
She also said farts in a song once.
She did.
My
Have
efforts.
my farts been in vain with pen and
Efforts.
paper?
We
Like,
laughed
my
so hard as
farts.
kids at that.
She also says Jorgaja.
Jorgaja. Alright, ready? Me kick it off?
Do it. Yeah. Last night, my dear, the rain was falling. I went to bed so sad and blue. Then I had a dream of you. I dreamed I was rolling in the evening. Nope,
I didn't know what you were doing.
I was thinking about you.
I got it now.
And then we met out in the moonlight.
The stars were shining in your eyes.
But another was there too. I don't believe you met my baby.
You looked at her, you looked at me.
I wondered who you were talking to. I shook the hand of your stranger.
I'll shake more inside.
I was still wondering who. Your arm was resting on her shoulder.
He smiled at him, he smiled at you.
His eyes were filled with victory. He said, my sister wants to marry.
Then my heart filled with you.
I knew that you would marry me.
I forgot we were doing the Lewin version.
Oh, that was
I
so
want to listen to
funny.
that podcast again because there's a lot of them I haven't heard yet.
John Washburn says, welcome back, Inkley. Were you dead?
She was
Were you
gone last week.
Oh, man.
She's gone yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Wasn't you gone last week for your birthday or something?
She left Friday, Saturday, and Monday, and then she came back. She
And
just
then
takes
left
whatever
again,
time
I
she
guess.
wants off.
What's up with
apparently.
that?
Meanwhile, I haven't had a vacation in years.
Really?
She takes one every
For my
other week.
kids.
Jason just did.
Okay.
He was just in Las Vegas.
Can we
like
talk about that?
6 months ago.
Guys, there's no such thing as a vacation when you got kids, am I right? It's more stressful than staying home. Like camping
That's not like, we were discussing this.
or just
They're like,
driving.
my kids
Are we
want
there
to
yet?
do
Are
a
we there
Disney
yet?
trip, and my wife's like, yeah, it'll be great. We'll do it. I was like, that is not a vacation. That does not repair anything. That's more work than if
Kelly
I
and
just
Casey
stayed
haven't
home.
figured out they
And
go by without their kids.
costs a fortune.
We got friends
And
that go without
I
kids.
see.
to
There
Disney.
are great
I wanna see a
photos of this
close-up of
online.
the Manel.
Honestly, you're not going to see it well on this
You
video.
can try holding it up to the camera close there. Which camera are we on?
Not mine.
Go
Cables.
to Trent's. Go to Trent's.
All right, I'm in a cable
Tethered.
situation here.
Tethered.
All right, Trent, is this too close?
No, that's perfect.
All right.
Now the
See
back
this?
is hard to see in this light.
It
It's a
is.
very dark finish.
But
Stain.
this koa is awesome. Look at all that. This particular koa is incredible. And then I'm like doing a rotisserie here.
You are.
All right, Vanna, sit down.
There's some figuring. It is very dark finished on this one. You got some of that?
We're seeing the light.
You're almost there.
Focus, 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 focus. There it is. I'm delayed.
Ooh, there you go. All right.
We'll definitely have like nice,
They're already up.
clean photos. Are they already up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well then just check it out on the website.
This is already up on our website right now. You can purchase this guitar right
What
now.
do they look for, Don? Look for Bedell as the brand.
Bahia. A
Bahia.
Bahia.
How do you spell Bahia? B-A-H-E-A.
And again, this is the end of the square shoulders.
Jay.
This year, I mean, round
Slope shoulders.
shoulders, there will be no more of these. We have one in our shop right now still left. Is that right? We have a, no, we just sold the 64. The only thing we have is the figured Indian coffee house in a slope shoulder. And then we have a brand new square shoulder, non-figured Indian. And so as for our shop, that will be the last of the slope shoulder dreads to come in. From now on, they will be the new square shoulders.
You got a request for a
Mylan,
fireball
we did.
mail.
We never did play Mylan. We played Sister Festival with a Mylan. We used to play up in Michigan a lot. You know what's great about Michigan that I loved? Fresh walleye. Oh my goodness, we played this one festival and there was a pub real close by it, fresh caught walleye.
Whispering Winds or something like that?
Oh my golly, that was good.
Whispering Winds Festival.
That cold water fish. Wendy Smith was the guy who ran that festival. He's gone now, but
You guys got a request for fireball mail.
Also one for Rock Salt and Nails on TikTok.
all right, we'll do that after that.
I'm not tuned.
It's over here. It's right here,
I'm switching
Jared.
mandolins.
All right, switch mandolins.
This one was in tune. Somebody got tired of waiting for music. Too much talking. Do we have that title that this is called Shop Talk on TikTok?
Yes, we
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Shop Talk.
Talk. All right, what are you doing?
We're doing.
It's,
Here she comes. Look at her roll.
That's it. Here she comes, look at her roll. Here she goes, eating that coal. Watch her fly, look at her sail. Let her bye, 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 come on, man. There she goes, look at her steam. Let her blow, whistle and scream. Like a hound dog wagging his tail. That's bound, 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 come on, man. There she goes, look at her go. Tracks are clear, look at her climb. On the way, clear the rail, and she's late, late, late. I don't know. Another verse.
I think it's a whistle and scream and all that.
Here she comes, look at her roll. There she goes, eating that coal. Watch her fly, look at her sail. Let her bye, 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 come on, man. Let her bye, 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 come on, man. Oh, what?
Listen, it's a bell.
That's approximately the song.
Did you guys want to maybe see some comments that I have
I would love to see some
picked
comments.
Hand
from the
selected?
internet?
Do you have some hand-selected comments first?
I did. They were hand selected.
Who selected these comments?
I got tired of waiting for music. Too much talking.
Oh, that's
that
the
one of
first
them?
one.
Yes. And that will be the first one. Let's see here. Let me get them out. Actually, talk amongst yourselves. Let me get them on the screen.
I think that's a little silly, don't you guys? Like, you just lost me.
I'm not going to watch you for free anymore.
This one needs strings,
You'll
guys.
get none of my vision on your screen. That'll cost you guys. They'll teach you a lesson.
Well then.
You guys, you did not do as I commanded. Please.
Per usual, we have had the please stop talking so much comments on YouTube. Love you guys.
You know what's funny? It's not funny. It's kind of silly that I watched some YouTube videos on credit cards, but we're traveling a lot more, so I'm trying to learn about some traveling rewards cards.
I'm gonna fix this.
And their
guitar.
entire 40 minutes
Can you
of
mute me,
talking
Jay?
about a credit card and the rewards on it. And I'm thinking, we're talking about guitars and actual specifics on this brand and the wood used in this guitar.
Hold
That's
on.
not annoying.
I mean, I'm not quite there yet. I gotta
Mute the whole world while he does that. Anyway, John thinks his strings are dead, so he's snapping them,
Amazing.
which I just lost my viewing from that.
Continue. Okay, well.
But anyway, yeah, there's like 30 minutes of talking, and we actually play the instruments and talk about specifics.
What do you want
That's
them to
not
do?
acceptable. Go in another room.
Spend the credit.
Just play it.
Can't.
What you're doing right now sounds worse.
I'm mad at the staff who put this out on the floor and didn't change the strings.
Okay, well that's for another. That's
Okay.
for a different live stream, I guess.
That's
a
really
different
loud. Can you
meeting.
do it
Okay.
somewhere else?
Well,
So-
you're gonna have to deal with it for a minute.
All right, everybody, stop everything while John does this annoying
It'll take
ritual.
2 more strings and then it'll all be good.
I don't think it makes a difference. I think it's in his head.
Talk
He saw
amongst
Tim
yourselves.
Stafford do it once, so he does it.
Listen.
Hold on, let me
Listen
put
to
up a
this. We're
poll
gonna
real
prove it.
quick.
This is the dead string.
Okay,
You hear that?
I'm listening.
It wasn't Tim Stafford, by the way.
Pretty sure it was.
No, it was David Parmley.
You gotta snap the dirt and grime out of the string winding.
You hear it?
It works, but it also
Annoys
He's
the whatever
annoying.
out of us.
All right, you can move on now.
can I unmute things now? And thanks.
That just interrupted the whole live stream.
You ruined Jeremy's flow.
I got tired of hearing that. I left.
I ruined him talking about his credit card TikTok.
John, I'm sorry. The polls are coming in, and you need to stop.
You need to stop. Okay, guys.
It
So-
says, does he need to snap him? I say yes. So.
Somebody says very kindly they wish that they could play like you guys.
Oh,
but
that's
more,
super nice.
More importantly, they asked, do you have an album? Have we listed your guys' album? Because we also get this
We've
question often. So I want
recorded
you
a
guys
Hey,
lot
you know
of
something
albums
interesting
in
coming
the
up
past.
here soon, guys?
What's that?
This might be appealing to that person. We're starting a Patreon page, and we're going to be providing music from these YouTube channels.
Playlist?
The YouTube
Audio
songs
only?
that you're hearing, accompanying the song demo or the guitar demos. We're going to be posting those as a benefit of a Patreon. What do you think of that?
Like extracting the audio of them and
Extracting the audio specifically, and I think it's downloadable.
Also to
I
answer that,
believe.
yes, we do. The Chapmans as a band have about 5 albums out. The last one was on Compass Records. There might still be some available on Compass.com or Amazon or
Your local
the Googles.
pawn
I think
shop.
we're out of them. We need to see if they have any in print so we can order more. Okay.
Do we though?
I don't know. This guy wants one.
All right. Next question. Next comment.
Next comment. Let me put it up. John, that guitar wasn't on the website, by the way. I'll double check that real quick.
It wasn't? Oh my goodness. It had a price
We
tag.
misspoke.
Oh my goodness. Then Reagan is
Somebody
fired.
failed to do
Can't go
their
find
job.
people. We can't find enough people here to work.
What is our comment number?
Now they're not
trying to get
loading.
to load
I
and
don't
it's not
know.
working.
Now they're not loading up.
Oh, what is this guitar that I'm playing right now? Oh, it's super, super cool. This also came in from Terry. This is another guitar that this is one of my first, John got to custom build a guitar and do it. This is actually probably the first
All right,
one that I got
Trump.
to do this with. No, this is fun.
You talk about yourself in the third person.
This is a Husson Dalton 00, what do they call this? I forget now. It's something.
I've never done that. Have you done that?
Anyway,
You said Jason does.
Jason doesn't do that.
Jason doesn't do
This
Jason
is my
does
favorite.
not.
Jeremy
All right,
did this.
so here's what's special about this guitar. Italian spruce top that I got to pick the woods on it. It was really awesome. Gorgeous
Jason
bear
likes the look
claw.
of that top.
It's just gorgeous. And then we did this set of Cocobolo, stunning. And then they had not done
That
Cocobolo
Cocobolo is
binding.
blowing Jason away.
It is gorgeous. Jeremy agrees. It feels so weird to do that.
Jason likes pyramid bridges on small body guitars.
I love it. It's a 00SP custom. Like I said, this also went there, but Terry's like, I just don't play it enough. Too small of a body, and he wanted his new dread. But this is a gorgeous
That's a great
guitar.
It'll be
And
great for
now
this
that I
next
can
song.
hear the strings,
And snap them clear.
All right, next comment, please.
Are double top Eastmans out of favor?
they are out of favor. I don't
It
know.
depends. In the European market, I hear they're still, no?
They're not
Really?
building them anymore.
Okay.
I can tell you that much.
They were a cool concept, but I don't
great
think the concept
concept.
panned out. So
No,
much.
it was a great concept, poorly executed in marketing.
Yeah.
Marketing
I think-
and the price point was high
Very
for
high.
a concept guitar like that. I think it didn't benefit you, and it was way more expensive.
They didn't clarify
Then,
who the market was for,
H20.
which I guess the classical world, the double top thing has been around forever. I don't think it really worked on flat pickers and that side of the thing. We didn't.
We loved them too, and if you watch that video, we did a review of it, and there were really great
The
benefits to
sustain
it.
on
I
was
like-
crazy.
But like John said, the marketing wasn't the greatest.
Here was
and
the
price
hardest
point,
part.
I think was a hard one.
It was a Chinese company that people didn't trust, especially at that particular time. Eastman had really just barely started to get to where everybody was like, yeah, and the American market, where they were like, yeah, this stuff is really cool. But it listed as a laminated top because it was a double top. And all the people went and started going on all the forums and all that, talking about, why are we paying $2,500 for a laminate guitar? All laminate. And it's like, that's not what it was. It was completely different. So much sustain, had a really unique character.
We played
Was
a
not
note that
my
lasted like
favorite.
a
I will
minute.
admit, was not my favorite. I preferred the all standard wood, but I also recognized what it was great
There was
at.
benefit.
And that was the sustain and the openness of that character guitar. But it just did not get accepted by an American market. Europeans did better, and
they were
I
familiar
believe the
with it.
Chinese market as well. But it was a hard thing. Maybe if it was reintroduced now, it might have a better chance because Eastman is really kind of hitting its stride. So anyway, next comment.
This guy. he
Third and
left-
final comment. Love this video, guys. This is why y'all have become my go-to for everyone who wants to review. I can't speak.
Can you guys not
Read
see
it
it?
for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Who wants to review Bluegrass Acoustics?
Somebody said, love this video, guys. This is why y'all have become the go-to for everyone who wants a review of Bluegrass
There you go.
Acoustics. I just thought that was really
Well,
kind.
thank you.
Thank you very much, Phil.
And he left 3 comments in a row on that. I think that
He
was
did.
on the
Yes, that was the insinuation there.
Madagascar guitar comparison video.
I believe so, but yeah. So shout out that guy. That was very nice.
No mean comments this week, Hinkley? Come on. You can do better than that.
No.
There was one that says
There's
you
a
guys
few,
need to shut
though.
up. It's unnecessary, and
Yeah.
we didn't want to hurt your feelings.
My feelings have been hurt so many times it doesn't matter. I have no feelings anymore.
Jeremy, you
Poll
talk
is
too much, I'm
complete.
tired of hearing it.
10 votes, 50-50.
50-50. You did.
Well, you should change it to, is it annoying to hear John snap his strings live?
Okay, that's the next one.
All right, we had a request for this one. This guitar is going to be perfect for that. Rock Salt
What's
Nails.
this guy's comment? Before we do this, what is that? I can't read those words very well. It's too small.
Which one?
John getting his
Isometric exercises in
Isometric.
to get those slacker strings back into tuned action.
Yeah.
If you put them in the proper place in the first place and stretch then as shown in the Taylor video.
Well, I guess we need to start stretching
Well.
them and doing stuff.
Well.
but-
The problem is
These
these
ain't
were
Taylors.
old, dirty strings that didn't get changed, so they were dead. And, okay, John convinced me it does make a difference. It's still annoying, but inside the winding of the string, you get oil and skin flakes
Dirt
and
and grime
dirt, and it
and-
kills the sustain of the string. And if you snap it,
That breaks
which
them
makes
up.
me think that the stuff was flying around in the air in here and I was
You
breathing it in.
Update on the Bedell. It will be on the website today. Later.
Within the next hour.
Probably, yeah. The pictures are not up.
You're not doing anything right now. Why don't you do it now?
I was looking for them and I couldn't find them. Trent, where did you hide these pictures?
They're in the folder. That's what Trent says. I love it. All right, here
All
we
right,
go.
guys, don't
You
fight.
singing it?
I think he's hiding
Again.
them from me.
Or I will.
I'll
No,
sing
I
it.
gotta do the high thingies. All right.
On the banks of the river, lonesome to cry. If the ladies were blackbirds, or the ladies were thrushes, I'd lie there for hours in the cold, chilly marshes.
I like that better.
If the ladies were squirrels with a high bushy tail, I'd fill up my shotgun with rock, salt, and nails.
You should do the big move off of that Jay the vocal. Fill up my shotgun. And drag
You should
it
do
down.
that.
That'd be cool. That's what I thought.
You didn't shut up.
So I said, I love this tune, guys. I love
You ain't
Tony
the
Rice.
boss.
My personal favorite is Tony Rice's version of that, but also Bradley Walker did an incredible version of
That
it.
hurt.
Yeah.
Jason hurt
Bradley.
me. He hurt me so bad.
You stick in your lane, pal. Sing your parts, play your parts, and shut up.
Now you know what Ira Lewin felt like when the producer told him to do his
my
job.
You ain't my producer.
Oh my! Oh
He's going to pick up drinking and hit his wife with a frying pan and get shot now.
no! Oh my God!
Golly.
Oh no!
Speaking of, guys, have you seen the artwork from Mark Montgomery? He did a Leuven Brothers art
Yeah.
print, and it looks great.
He's got a new Jimmy Martin one at the shop right now.
There's a big thing about that in that podcast. Ira was nuts about that photo shoot. Like they lit these tanks full of oil on fire to get that the devil is real.
Crazy deal.
Satan.
Satan is
Real
real.
fire. Real fire.
I believe it was tires too. Tires and oil in that fire.
I guess he was nuts about trying to get this shot right. Anyway,
Tire.
As,
Big old
as, an,
tire
as
fire.
an artist, as a photographer, I
it's
get
supposed
it.
to look like he's in Hades.
I get
In
it.
the hail. What in the hail?
Did you guys
Didn't
fight
we
a
fight a
lot
lot as a kid?
No.
Do we fight a lot now? Yes.
No.
Ask the staff here.
Hey, tell him the story, Jay. Tell him the story of the time you had to play
You
a
guys ever seen
show
American Chopper?
with makeup.
How many chairs have gone through windows here? All right, I punched Jason in the face going to Soda
Which
City and had to
time?
wear makeup.
Which time, Jeremy?
The one that was the most
How many
visible.
shows did I have to play with a black eye?
You sound like
Jeremy, how many times? Tell me.
All I know,
Priscilla.
all I
Twice.
know is it never happened to me. You must not know how to defend yourself.
No, I was in the seat behind Jeremy in the van,
kept
and he likes to
pushing my
turn
buttons.
around. He likes to just turn around without provocation
No.
and punch you right in the face.
How many people believe that line?
Were you hit? Who hit first? Who won first,
I think
Jeremy?
you kept hitting me in the arm or something.
No.
or poking me
Who's
in the
won
face.
first?
It doesn't matter. It
was words.
Yes,
There's a
yes,
difference between words and there's a difference between actions.
so
and
good.
Jeremy's a man of action.
It's funny at Soda City. You know, Rhonda tells stories about
Oh, yes.
their family there and her dad having to play out on the square even though it's raining and how that led to them being on the Opry. Ours was we show up there and Dad's worried that Jason's got a big old black eye. We had to put makeup on it and then the family that owned Soda City was on
Herschen family.
park. So Dad was afraid they were going to see Jason's black eye. And totally different stories from the Vincents.
Yeah,
they had some of those
totally. The
stories,
Vincents
too.
would get in a fight on stage. We at least never went down on stage and swung.
I heard stories
That
about
happened.
Rhonda and her brothers.
I know it happened.
Guys, you can't work together as a family and not have any fist fights.
Wow.
Just it's part of the biz.
Oh, God.
Jason or John's learning about this now. His wife's freaking out because they adopted 2 kids, and so now his only son has a brother, and they've gotten into fights. And
No, it's pretty hilarious
I
because
think he was concerned that they're actually punching each other with the intent
my
of hurting.
My favorite was the time she comes up to me. She goes, John, Everett was meaning to hurt him. Like she was actually
punching
wanting
him
to
like he wanted to
hurt
hurt
him.
him.
And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Probably
You ain't
did.
seen nothing. You see my 3 oldest boys. My 3 oldest boys, which the smallest, or the one in the middle. He's the meanest one of all. He'll dive in there. He's only 1 year old. He'll dive in. He'll get two of them will get in a big old fist fight and on the floor pounding each other.
I like that.
And he'll dive in.
Lewis says, nothing says I love you like, I'm sorry I punched you.
So for us, it was like, I'm sorry you made me punch you.
I'm sorry you feel upset that I punched
We
you.
had a full-on rule in our
Sorry
house.
your face rammed into my face.
This is absolutely a total rule. No, it wasn't after that. Jeremy just violated it, which was you can hit.
It was after that.
You couldn't do it in the face.
above
That
the
was
neck.
kind of the rule.
Nothing above the neck. Everything below.
And then even when we were getting along, we would play the open chest or the shoulder punch one.
Eagle
where-
beaks.
The eagle beak was, that was light, but the punching in the shoulder.
Probably why my
and we went on
shoulder's
one
so
where
bad.
we went a whole weekend doing that. Just like when you see the guy's shoulder, you just punch it as hard as you can. And John got home and
This is
again
the
his
total
wife
truth. I had just
freaked
got
out.
married like 6-8 months
about to
before
call the
that.
police on
I
us.
come home and my arm is just a big giant black and blue mark from these guys just punching. And she's like, "What's going on, man? That's not right. You shouldn't do that." Well, anyway, this is my life, guys.
And then he pretended he was the victim.
I
An
was
only
the
child?
victim the whole time.
Was she an only child?
No, she had brothers, but I don't.
They didn't.
I swear that
honestly,
she was
me
raised
and
by
my
Ward
sister,
and
we-
June Cleaver. I'm almost convinced of it. I swear her
Beaver
mom.
got into it with
The bee.
what's his name,
Wally.
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 You know that Whitey was part of it.
Whitey was the big kid. It was the other one.
Oh, I forget his name.
He's a troublemaker.
These brothers, no broken bones, blood was okay. Yeah, that's probably
We
about
never
true.
broke each other's bones.
I never. You know what? I never had.
broke my
Did you
foot
have?
playing basketball.
Did you ever
I
have a
think I broke
cast?
a rib. No, I never had a cast. I think I broke a
Never
few bones,
broken
but never got
arm.
them properly set by the doctor.
I broke my wrist playing basketball. I broke my ankle or my foot playing basketball.
Dang.
I did that.
Have
as
you
a
guys
kid.
ever have you guys ever broken an arm or
No,
something?
that's what I'm saying. Never.
Really?
I did jam a finger playing catch football at a festival, and I jammed my pinky, and it turned so purple, like the whole hand like swelled up. And there was a guy there goes, "Well, I got something for you. I got some horse liniment."
Horse liniment.
They put horse liniment on, and it made it so the swelling went down. And I was able to play it. It had the stinkiest like garlic smell to it. And then another time I was working on Dad's studio and using a nail gun and shot a nail right through my middle finger. And the next day we had to play like 5 sets of Sodar City.
Oh my gosh.
And I had it taped up. I was trying to hold that finger up the whole time, but just out of habit, out of playing something so long, that finger would just slam down like I normally use this finger, and I go, ow!
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm liking all these stories of kids breaking each
Dang.
other's bones. Yeah, I can't wait.
believe
My
we
kids,
did
and
that.
it seems to me there's an acceleration of it. Like the youngest, the oldest one, he's a rough kid, but then the second one has no fear, and then the third one has absolutely no fear and will do anything.
I don't
He'll
think he
jump
has
off
pain
of everything. Yeah, he
receptors.
doesn't have much pain reception. He went through a lot of things as a baby, but it's getting to where it's kind of scary, and I think that they're literally
Yeah,
gonna.
They try to hit me, man. Your kids
He
are
did.
mean.
He said you were hurting.
We
Luke.
felt dysfunctional until we used to watch American Chopper, and they're like, oh, we're not too bad. But thanks for that question, and we just went off on a tangent on how much we
Hey,
love each other.
That was a good tangent.
there was some music that I was listening to. What did I listen to? Yeah, I'll tell you what I was listening to.
Amazing.
On the way in today, a whole bunch of McPeak Brothers came on, and two of the songs that I absolutely loved, which was Simon Crutchfield's Grave. Do you remember that tune?
Simon Crutchfield.
No, you're not listening to me. I guess Jason's not listening to me.
I'm reading this last guy, Tom.
What do you say? What do you say?
His 4 sisters knew where to kick a boy. Me and my brothers never messed with them. We didn't do that, at least.
Because we knew what the return would be.
All right, that's awful.
And the other one that I liked, that I also heard today on the way in, except by the Osmond Brothers, but it was also McPeak Brothers did it too, which was The Last Time. That's a great song.
Rocky, want to know what you That is a great song.
That is. So I was listening to that, and then another McPeak Brothers deal that it's not a McPeak Brothers, but I still loved it, was their version of I Know I'm Only Shelley. Winter love.
Were we supposed to join you in that? That's a good segue to kick into
It's a
it.
great
It
song.
could have been, but also Osmond Brothers did that one too, which I
time.
just love.
And so did Merle Haggard.
Well, he kind of wrote it, but yeah. Anyway.
Kinda? How do you kinda write a
Idiot.
song?
Do you know any Lost and Found songs? Yeah.
Oh, God.
You messed up that one
Leftover
last
biscuits. Leftover.
Hey, Jeremy.
ham.
Thanks for
Nickel
asking
Creek's
what
got
you
a
watched.
brand new CD that got
haven't got to
released
listen to it
Monday.
yet.
I got to listen to half of it. I haven't really
I've
got
been
to listen
listening to
to
the
it.
singles as they come
It-
out, and they're pretty fun.
Very good playing, great stuff. I got to listen to it without kids screaming so I can actually experience it. It seems pretty progressive. I'll give it that so far. But very well executed. So what I've got to listen to. So I'm looking forward to seeing that live. You?
Listening to podcast, but watching. Oh, what have I been watching? Oh, yes. Okay, I'll tell you.
Me?
I found out something cool, actually. I've been really wanting to watch the History Channel. There's lots of cool shows on there, like History's Greatest Mysteries, and there's a show called I Was There, which they recreate these historical history things.
I saw
as
that.
if
That's
you were
called
there.
Drunk
Looks cool.
History.
Nope. Nope. And then the new Pawn Stars season, which I still watch. So I figured out a way to get all the History Channel stuff.
There's a History Channel?
No, we can't get that. They only do History Channel. You can only watch all that stuff if you're signed up to like a big provider, like Comcast or something. But there's a channel on streaming. I forget what it's called. Friendly TV. You get that. You get that A&E, Circle TV, bunch of other
They just
stuff.
got shut down for that.
No, they're paying for it. It's $8 a month, and now I get to watch all those things. It's pretty fun.
John
So I'm watching
Washburn
some History
just
Channel
put
stuff.
a
Okay, well.
really inappropriate comment on. So we're not going to repeat that.
I think that we should be wrapping it up just so you guys know. Our system is battery getting very low, and it is 1:30. Sorry, just giving you guys up to date.
Fine, I won't talk about
I
it.
know, we're
on
having a
any
lot of
Nashville
fun.
Brigade albums, but we know all those guys.
Can I say what I was watching real
Ashby
fast?
Frank.
I played in the Nashville Brigade once.
Murdoch, Murder Trials, documentary, Netflix. Those guys were bad people. Just
My
saying.
favorite one is Secession right now. Oh my gosh, what great cast, what
Yes.
great characters that they developed in that show. They are all talk about family dysfunction. My goodness gracious.
John's got fishing and hunting channel. See, that person knows what I'm talking about. Friendly TV. You can
right.
watch the fishing
We
channel.
got time to do one more, guys.
I thought John had an option.
You saw a video, that's why I asked Nashville Brigade. Was Jason in that?
Yes,
video you
Jason
saw?
and John were both in that. We played it at Rhonda Vincent's festival.
Yeah, it was fun. That was good with Aaron McGuire.
I didn't get invited because Ashby was
And
there.
Hunter Berry.
And it was his band.
And plus, you kind of suck.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me?
Unprovoked. You got the black eye unprovoked.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody says gonna settle down. I better switch guitars if we're gonna do that. All right, we'll do that and Get Out. Do that one.
Thanks for watching again, guys.
Hinkley's worried we're gonna go out. If we go out in the middle of the song, bye.
Bye,
Adios.
everybody.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you not next week because we'll be at NAMM.
Hey, somebody's gonna charge the batteries next time.
Oh, and A, B?
Well, tonight I'm all alone, no place to call my own. Don't have anyone to love me anymore. Gonna pack up my grip for to take that long trip back to the one that I love so. I want to go back to my darling, back to what I love so well. Listen, Jeremy, someday she'll be my wife and we'll settle down for life. For she's the one that means the world to me. Well, when I get back to her, my rhythm days are o'er. Gonna build a little cottage on the hill. We'll think of days gone by, sweetheart, just you and I. Never live so happy anymore. I want to go back to my darling, back to what I love so well. Someday she'll be my wife, then we'll settle down for life. For she's the one that means the world to me. Yes, she's the one that means the world to me.
You guys have a good week. We'll see you later. Have a good time. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys tomorrow, Thursday. New guitars, Thursday.
Yeah, Lead Out Thursday.